There's so many places to love on the Gulf Coast, so many different things to do. Bicentennial Park is one of these hidden gems that you just gotta go see. It's like you've walked through a time portal. You've got these beautiful trails that are maintained so great, and all of these old buildings you get to look at too, from old churches and schools and general stores. It's one of those places where you can connect with history, connect with nature, and really connect with the Gulf Coast in a way.
It's Good Day Gulf Coast. I'm meteorologist Michael White. Two active tornado warnings that are in the area from an ugly-looking squall line that is moving fast at 55 miles an hour, has already rolled through downtown Mobile and is now moving over Spanish Fort, Malbus, Daphne, Stapleton, and pushing off into parts of Gateswood. Everyone needs to be in their safe place, away from doors and away from windows, because we're getting reports of not just rotating signatures, but 80-mile-an-hour winds. So this is almost like a hurricane is rolling, the eye of a hurricane, the eye wall is rolling right over Mobile, right over Midtown, and right over the eastern shore. Spanish Fort needs to be in shelter right now, as does Malbus. Anyone near Spanish Fort High School, anyone near Rockwell Elementary, anyone near Daphne High School needs to be in their safe place, away from doors and away from windows, and make sure that you are taking this threat seriously as we continue to monitor all of this in real time. We just got a new update from the Weather Service on this tornado threat. The storm capable of producing a tornado is 7 miles northwest of Stapleton, 8 miles north of Spanish Fort. So that's from the first warning. The second one has the tornado located right over Spanish Fort. That's located right in right in the heart of Spanish Fort, just off the causeway, moving east at 55 miles an hour. That's what the Weather Service is telling us right now. Let's pause the loop. And so the possible tornado would be right near State Highway 225. So this is Stillwater Boulevard. This is the causeway right here. Here's Five Rivers. Spanish Fort Elementary School is right here. There's a Rouse's, Garrison Ridge, and then you got a whole bunch of subdivisions up State Highway 225. And your possible tornado is embedded inside this section of the line that is moving east at 55 miles an hour. So if you live near Jimmy Faulkner Drive, Timber Creek, the Eastern Shore Center, now's the time to make sure you are in your safe place and wake up. If you know anyone that lives in Steelwood, Timber Creek, near the Eastern Shore Center, Malbus, get them in shelter right now. Everyone along 225 needs to already be there. You need to be there now. You need to wake the kids up. You need to get them into the lowest level of your home, preferably the first floor bathroom. The Weather Service says that the tornado is right over Spanish Fort, moving east at 55, and that would be from this line right here that's just off the causeway. It's taking on enough of a bend to where there's a little bit of an inflow, and then just to the south of that would be the tornado. So I think that is going to hit just north of Garrison Ridge and Rouse's. If you're familiar with Spanish Fort, that's right at the end of 225. I think the possible tornado is going to be just to the north of that, and it's going to continue working its way toward D'Olive Street near Bromley, and it would be working its way up near Steelwood if it holds together. But for now, we're going to just continue to monitor this and stay with this because we have two.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Michael White, broadcasting in the Fox 10 Storm Tracker Center. This is your weather video update for the Fox 10 weather app. We told you yesterday it was going to be the only cold day of the week, and we weren't kidding about that. Temperatures have started off in the 50s. We got rain around the area. In fact, even at the time I'm doing this, we got showers covering locations up near US 84. Light to moderate rain stretching from Greene County to Conecuh County and Escambia County, Alabama, but no torrential downpours, no thunderstorms. We'll start to see less rain as we hit midday and move into the afternoon. We are expecting to see rain chances picking back up, though, tonight, and we'll see much more rain and storm opportunity as we head in toward Wednesday through Saturday. Rain coverage increases into the 60 to 70% range, maybe a few strong storms in the mix. Highs will be in the low 70s, mornings between 59 and 62 each day, but the cold air comes back next week, and so does the sunshine. We'll see that by Sunday. Have yourself a great Tuesday and stay dry out there.
and cloudy, and we've got some rain around the region. Notice some of that is falling as of noon right around the Garcon Point toll bridge. This is Highway 98. This is Via de Luna Drive right by Casino Beach, and you can see the rain falling heavy, but you go toward downtown Pensacola, Gulf Breeze proper, things are dry. A lot of these showers are going to be spotty. They're going to be very hit and miss. This big massive rain that we've been tracking all morning right around New Orleans, it's headed southeast into the Gulf waters, so we're only going to see a few showers from that roll through. We're going to keep the coverage of rain at 40%. The big chance is going to come late tonight when the actual cold front moves in, and it doesn't look like we'll have a severe weather threat. The severe risk zone covers Mississippi, Louisiana. It's only a level 1 out of 5, and it does not include our area. We got pulled out of that earlier this morning, which is great news. Our dog walking forecast dog of the day, got two of them for you. Got Sadie and got Galus, and these two sisters have been looking outside trying to get their walk in before rain shows up, but as of now the opportunity is going to be there. We go from green paws to yellow paws, and that means that you have moderate dog walking weather with temperatures expected to top out at around 80 degrees. And if you want your dog on the dog walking forecast, you can send me a Facebook message with a photo of your dog or tweet it to me or email it to me, and I'll try to get that on the air. So on the future cast, a few showers roll in around school pickup time, dry for this evening, but then late tonight after midnight the cold front comes in, and we'll have to monitor some of these showers and storms, and they could linger through the very early morning hours of Saturday, but by the time a lot of you wake up tomorrow, they're going to be gone, and the sky clears, humidity drops, and man, your Saturday is going to be looking really good for any outdoor plans you may have. For today, we'll top out at about 80 degrees with rain possible. Tonight, we're going to be bottoming out in the upper 50s. Front arrives, and here's how things are going to be stacking up as we go through the next 7 days. Sensational for Saturday and Sunday. The coolest morning will be Sunday morning with a temperature in the low 50s. Dry for Monday, but then opportunities for rain and storms return next week, Tuesday through Thursday, with the biggest shot coming in on Wednesday.
So drought conditions are still bad on the Gulf Coast. We've seen our rain coverage go up at the start of this week, but we could use more, and we're going to get that chance. Tomorrow and Saturday, we're looking to see big opportunities for rain and storms, especially for spots that are south of Interstate 10. Take a look at the rainfall projections. This comes off the WPC, the QPF, the quantitative precipitation forecast, and you see a bullseye in estimated rainfall totals between now and the beginning of next week along our immediate coastline, and that includes locations just off the coast of Pascagoula, Dauphin Island, Gulf Shores, Gulf Breeze, Navarre. We have a bullseye on shore of about 2 to 3 inches of rain for the I-10 corridor down to the beaches, and then about 1 inch to 1.5 inches up along US 84, and then much lower rain projections once you go north of I-20. So the farther north you go this weekend, the less rain there's going to be. This is the unofficial end of summer, the Labor Day weekend. I know a lot of you are beach bound, and rain's not something you want to hear about, but we do have that stalled front that remains to our south. This is the surface map projection for tomorrow, and there's going to be a surface low that forms on that thing around Louisiana that's going to pool in a lot of offshore to onshore rain potential, and there could be some thunderstorms in the mix. That's why the closer you are to the beaches, the better the chance you're going to have to find rain. We're looking at about 60 to 70% coverage of rain both Friday and Saturday. I don't think it's going to rain nonstop. There will be breaks in the rain. However, it is going to possibly cause some issues with your plans to start the holiday weekend. Have a plan B ready to go, but the weather will improve.
Hey there, I'm meteorologist Michael White, and I am broadcasting from our Connected TV studio, where we're going to be talking all about the massive amount of heat that we're going to be dealing with throughout the course of this week, where the temperatures are going to be just brutal, where we're expecting mid to upper 90s, heat index values between 105 and 110. But what we like to do when we do these types of digital presentations, we like to go more into the raw modeling, a lot of the stuff you don't really see on the television side, and we can explain it a little bit better, and hopefully you guys will enjoy watching some of that. So what I've got pulled up is the main American model, the GFS, the Global Forecast System, and we're going to go through this day by day until we can find decent opportunities for rain and storms back on the Gulf Coast. All of the colors, the greens, the blues, that represents precipitation issue on the Gulf Coast, because that is what's making the temperatures so hot. What you see is the winds at 18,000 feet off the ground. You have a trough and you have a ridge. The ridge basically looks like a hill on a weather map. And in the center of that is a circle that says 597. That is the location of the upper high. That is the location of the heat dome. And everything inside that circle is going to see incredibly hot temperatures. So that includes parts
This
of...
school year, Fox 10 wants your kids' help with our morning weather. Bring them by the Fox 10 studio on Saturday, August 5th from 9 to noon for open auditions for the Jax bus stop forecast. Bring different clothes for rainy, sunny, hot, and chilly weather. And remember, if you want to be seen, don't wear green.
Hi there, I'm meteorologist Michael White, broadcasting from the Connected TV studio because we're going to talk about the Jax bus stop forecast, and this is going to be happening on Saturday. Now, you've heard us talk about this on the news. You've heard us talk about this on social media, but I wanted to explain a little more in depth on exactly what this is going to be and why your kids should be so excited about it. So this was something we did for several years until COVID hit, and then we weren't able to have visitors in the building, and we had to put a stop to it. But now we're bringing it back.
Meteorologist Michael White, he joins us live this morning from the Walmart in Daphne now with more on how you can help. Michael, good to see you again. You got there quickly. Good morning.
I sure did, Eric. Yeah, I had to run to the house, had to change, get over here to the Daphne Walmart, and now I am cold. If anyone wants to donate hot chocolate to me, that would be greatly appreciated. But the reason why we're here is because we want to help kids and we want to get them some great toys with our toy drive, which you can donate right here at the Daphne Walmart. If you go inside, you buy a toy new and unwrapped, you can bring it to us, set it right here on this very table, and we're going to have someone from Mercedes-Benz show up later today to take all of those toys and give it to all of those needy kids. Want to introduce you to Greg Taylor. He's the general manager of Fossek Tires in Daphne. Good to have you, Greg.
How you doing? Nice. Glad to be here.
Doing well. So tell everybody a little bit about what people can do to donate.
You can come by Fossek Tire here in Daphne, Alabama. Come see us. We take donations till the 14th of this month. We love giving back to the community. It's always been great every year. This Daphne community always gives back, and we love to be able to help.
Before we came up during the commercial break, you were telling me last year how many truckloads were picked up.
We had 6 pickups last year from our location. It started out a little bit slow this year, but the toys are starting to come in, and we would love to have so much more.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said that better myself. We need those toys. It is a cold morning, but it makes you feel like the Christmas season, right, Greg?
Most definitely. We want to make sure the kids are happy. That's what it's all about, is making sure all the kids have a great Christmas.
Greg, I'm in a jacket, gloves, jeans. You've got the short sleeves on. How are you functioning right now?
We stay working hard, taking care of the community. So short sleeves, not a problem at all. Just come out and see us.
That's great. Yeah, and of course you can donate at any Fossek Tire location.
Correct. We have 5 locations plus 2 quick loops so we can take the donations. And like I said, we're having the donations till the 14th. Come by, give a donation, get your car serviced, and we'll take care of you.
That's awesome. Thank you very much,
Thank
Greg.
you.
It was nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And,
Nice
of course,
to meet you.
you can donate at any Fossek Tire location. You can also donate at the Fox 10 Studios, the Walmart on the Beltline where Sarah's at, or right here where I'm at in Daphne. We want this table filled with toys before the day is over, because when that Mercedes truck gets here, we want it filled to the brim to make all those needy kids have a very happy and very safe and Merry Christmas. We'll be here through 6 o'clock this evening, so a lot of time you've got to come out here to Daphne and donate to this toy drive. For now, I'm meteorologist Michael White, and we will send it right back to you, Eric.
Catch.
Wow, thanks, Jason Smith.